What is going on, everybody? Jonathan here with Gig Nation, where we talk about everything related to the gig economy. Today, we're going to be talking about more DoorDash. That's because they have been in the news a ton lately. But before we hop into that, make sure you check out the new Facebook group where we talk about everything, related to these videos, and we really go, even further and bring up some very interesting topics. So make sure you get involved with that. I'll leave a link down below. But big news today, I'm going to pull up an article here in a minute. There's actually a couple articles that I want to look at because I want to get a couple different angles, one from Fortune and then one from TechCrunch. And essentially what they're looking at is DoorDash's growth and evolution, their new business segment, which is DoorDash Kitchens, where they're actually opening up brick and mortar locations. And this is the first time that DoorDash has really had a physical presence in places. And it's kind of interesting because DoorDash wants to partner with some of its already restaurant partners. And essentially what they're doing is they're going to be opening up a small space, 400 to 600 square feet, where food will be prepared for multiple restaurants, and it's prepared for delivery only. So DoorDash is really excited about this, and they're actually offering restaurant partners 0% in delivery fees throughout the remainder of the year, those that have signed up. This new location is going to be in Redwood City, so they're really looking to service the Bay Area. It's a very busy area where people obviously want to order a lot of food because they're busy people. And it's set to open Monday, so it's really getting started here really quick. And essentially what DoorDash is doing is they are going to be leasing out this space to their restaurant partners, but they're going to be providing basically everything that is needed for these partners to scale. So all of the marketing, they're handling a lot of inventory. They're actually hiring employees, so up to 50 employees for this new location to help their partners scale and basically just streamline operations so that food is only prepared for delivery. It's kind of an efficient idea. It's really cool, and it's an idea that we've seen somewhere else actually, because ousted CEO Travis Kalanick, he's the old Uber CEO, he's actually been working on cloud kitchens for a while. And this is an idea that he kind of started up down in LA, and he's actually, he's hit up some restaurant partners that are actually getting involved with DoorDash kitchens. So they're kind of very similar ideas. It looks like DoorDash, probably saw how well this idea was doing and how much room for growth there was, and decided that they wanted to in-house it themselves. So my take on this is it is actually a really cool idea as far as just the innovation and technology goes. It's more efficient. I live here in Seattle, and I know just how hard the restaurant business can be. I actually have a friend who's an executive chef at 3 different restaurants, and it's very hard to kind of maintain high standards, make good food and keep people employed, because it's really hard to keep people employed in various different positions at a restaurant. People are very flaky. They quit whenever they want to. That's kind of just the lifestyle of working in the restaurant industry. And, on top of that, it's also getting more expensive to hire employees with the minimum wages here in Seattle and other benefits and stuff that you have to cover for these employees. So you're definitely seeing a shift in the industry towards making this more efficient and effective for restaurants and for businesses that want to continue to grow. So on that note, I do think it's really cool, but also I have a healthy amount of skepticism because personally, I just don't really trust platforms. Every time you see a platform, it looks like a great way to scale. It's a cool way for businesses, for people, for contractors, for anyone to just do things more efficiently, right? Like if you're a DoorDasher, you don't have to go find restaurants that want, to let you deliver their food. You don't have to find the customers. DoorDash does all of that for you, but then they control a lot of things. They control your wages. They control how you operate on their system. And it can become kind of frustrating. So there does have to be some sort of skepticism applied here. And I kind of compare it to Amazon and sellers on Amazon Seller Central, because it's something that I actually have experience in. And, I'm not saying that DoorDash Kitchens is going to do this to restaurants, but it's potentially something that could happen. And so with Amazon sellers, if you want to reach just a massive amount of people, like we're talking way more people that you could ever reach because everybody shops online at Amazon, then you can list your product on Amazon Seller Central and all of a sudden tap into that market and potentially become a massive business very fast if you have the right product. And so we've seen Amazon actually do some interesting things with the products sold on their platform, and it kind of looks like they just run data on the best selling products and decide to in-house those themselves. So if you list a product on Amazon.com, they can basically say that they want to develop that themselves. They actually have a team that private brand stuff, and they essentially say they're going to do it, and they do it for cheaper. So these people who became sellers on Amazon all of a sudden cannot compete with Amazon themselves because they relist the products at a cheaper price under the Amazon name. So I'm not saying DoorDash Kitchens is going to do this, but what they could do and what they could easily do, because they already own the brand name, the customers want to order through DoorDash, they have the app, they're comfortable with it, they like the food they're getting, and DoorDash is supplying everything for these businesses that are scaling up. They're really just wining and dining them right now with no delivery fees. They're providing everything that's needed to scale, the employees, the infrastructure, basically everything that's needed to grow. And what they could do is they could say, hey, here's the top 10 selling dishes out of DoorDash Kitchens, and we just want to remake them, change them slightly, and make them ourselves instead of paying out giant commissions to these restaurants or whatever percentage of every order that they have to give them, because DoorDash already is hiring the employees. They already have these people working. Why not just do it themselves? Now, obviously, this is a very skeptical look at what's happening here. It might not happen that way. I'm not saying it's going to, but it's just my 2 cents here. So if you are a restaurant that partners with DoorDash, do you just avoid this opportunity? Obviously not. Obviously you can't, because if you avoid it, someone else will step in there. It's just too good to pass up. Someone else is going to do it. Someone else is going to reach that new scalability that they can achieve with the DoorDash Kitchens platform. So you can't just avoid it. And to be completely honest, if you are a restaurant that is presented with this and you take it up, you're probably going to see tremendous growth for the first few years. It's probably going to do a ton to help boost your business, but we'll see further down the line if it continues to be profitable, if delivery fees stay low, if other requirements for restaurants stay the same, and if DoorDash doesn't decide to just in-house this themselves. So let me know what you think. If you are a restaurant owner, or you're just a normal person like me and you like to theorize on if you owned a restaurant, leave a comment down below. Would you work with DoorDash Kitchens? If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, show me a little bit of love, subscribe to the channel for more videos, join that Facebook group, and also check out gigsharks.com. If you're looking for a new gig or just some tutorials and reviews on gigs, check it out because it's really covering everything, and I'm working really hard on this website, so I would love to get a little bit of support from you.